Hello everyone, now we'll talk about thrust and pressure. See, we have wondered why camel can run in a desert easily. Cutting tools such as knife, they have very sharp edges. See, we have seen an army tank that turns thousands of in weight. It is resting upon a continuous change. See why it is happening. For example, fix a poster on a bulletin board with drawing points. If we fix a board on with drawing pins, see drawing pins is like this. It has a small nail inside which goes inside the board. So a small nail is going inside the board. We are applying pressure perpendicular to the surface of the board. Second situation, standing on a loose sand, your feet go deep into the sand, whereas if you lie down, your body will not go that deep in the sand. Why is it happening? Because whenever we are standing on a loose sand, the area of our feet is less, so the pressure applied is more, therefore our feet is going inside the sand. Whereas when we lie down, on lying down, the area of our body surface is more, and if area is more, pressure is less that is applied to the sand, therefore our body does not go that deep. See, I am telling you area is inversely proportional to pressure. If area is less, pressure will be more, and if area is more, pressure will be less. That is the case with a knife or with the cutting edges. They have sharp edges. That means the area is less, therefore pressure is more, and it will be easily able to cut the objects that it is cutting. Weight is the force acting vertically downwards. Here the force is acting perpendicular to the surface of the sand or any surface on which the pressure is applied. The force acting on an object perpendicular to the surface is called thrust. See, जब भी कोई force apply होता है, that can be applied in any direction, but when the force is applied in the direction perpendicular to the surface, then that force is called thrust. The effect of thrust depends on the area on which it acts. The effect of thrust on sand is larger while standing than lying. Why? Because while standing area was less. So the pressure applied, and pressure is here is thrust is larger and then lying, because in lying area was greater as compared to standing. Thrust is on unit area is called pressure. We have studied pressure is equals to force upon area. Now here force is replaced by thrust because it was acting perpendicular to the surface. So pressure is equals to thrust upon area. Unit will be Newton per meter square or Pascal. Why Pascal? Because it is named after Blaise Pascal. A scientist was there, Blaise Pascal, on whose name Pascal unit was given to the unit pressure. For example, a block of wood is kept on a tabletop. The mass of a wooden block is 5 kg. Here the mass is 5 kg. The dimensions of the block are 40 cm into 20 into 10 cm. Find pressure exerted by the block. We know pressure is equals to thrust upon area. So we have to calculate the thrust and the area in order to calculate the pressure in both the cases. For the first part, when the box is standing on the side 20 and 10 cm. So here area will be length into breadth, which is 20 into 10, 200 centimeter square. We have to convert it into meters. So this will be equals to 100 into 100 meters square, or 0.02 meters square. Now pressure will be equals to thrust upon area. See, thrust will be equals to mg because it is equals to the weight that is applied on the object from the object. Mass is 5 and g we know is 9.8. So it is equals to 49. So 49 newtons upon 0.02. Calculate. This will be equals to into 2. So 2 to the 4, 2 4 is 24.5 into 100, which is equals to 2450 pascals. Pressure is equals to 2450 pascals. Second part, here area will be 40 into 20. 40 into 20 divided by 100 into 100 because we are converting into meters. So 0 gets cancelled. 8 upon 100 is equals to 0.08 meter square. So the pressure will be equals to thrust. Thrust will remain the same because the mass and gravity that is applied from the object is same. So 49 upon 0.08. This is equals to 4 2 the 425. So 49 into 25 is 18, 9, 5, 10. 1 225 upon 2, which is equals to 6 1 2.5. Have I made any mistake here? It was so much. So you can observe here area was less, so pressure applied is more, and here area is greater, so pressure applied is less. That means pressure is always inversely proportional to area. So next we have is pressure in fluids. All the liquids and gases are considered as fluids. A solid exerts pressure on a surface due to its weight. A solid is kept on the surface. It will always exert a pressure due to its weight, which is equals to mg. Similarly, fluids have weight and they exert pressure on the base and walls of the container in which they are enclosed. See, whenever we fill a gas balloon, we blow air inside it, it takes the shape of the balloon, whatever shape it is, so the balloon gets filled up. It exerts a pressure on the walls of the container. Whenever we fill a balloon, it will exert pressure on all the sides of the balloon. Pressure exerted in any confined mass of fluid is transmitted undiminished in all directions. So next topic is buoyancy. See, अगर हमारा एक tank of water है, whenever we fill a plastic bottle and we cover its mouth with an airtight stopper, if we put it in the bucket full of water, what we'll observe it is the bottle starts floating. Now push the bottle into the water. We feel that someone is applying an upward force on the bottle. That's why we are not able to push it downwards. If we try to push it deeper and deeper, it becomes more difficult. Release the bottle, it bounces back to the surface. That means some pressure is applied from the surface of the water. Whenever we apply a force on the object that we are immersing in liquid, some upward force is applied to it. The force due to gravitational attraction of the earth acts on the bottle in the downward direction. Gravity is always acting on the object, whether it is in liquid or in a solid. So the gravity force is always applying. So the bottle is pulled downwards. But water exerts an upward force on the bottle. Thus the bottle is pushed upwards. Weight of an object is the force due to the gravitational attraction of the earth. When the bottle is immersed, the upward force exerted by the bottle is greater than its weight. Therefore, it rises up when released. See, we have studied unbalanced forces. नीचे तो हमारा gravity force लग रही है mg, weight उसका लग रहा है, but upward force is applied by the water. So these are unbalanced force. This is upward force. Since upward force is greater than the weight of the object, therefore the object is moving in this direction, because if this is F1 and this is F2, F1 here is greater than F2, so the resultant force is equals to F1 minus F2, which is in the upward direction because here F1 was greater. To keep the bottle completely immersed, the upward force on the bottle due to water must be balanced. I told you, अगर हमें दोनों को बैलेंस रखना है कि completely immersed रहे, so F1 should be equals to F2. This can be achieved by an externally applied force acting downwards. This force must be equal to the difference between the upward force and the weight of the ball. So difference between the two forces must be applied so that it is completely immersed in the liquid. The upward force exerted by water on the bottle is called upthrust or buoyant force. So the upward force that is applied by the water on the object is called upthrust. Magnitude of buoyant force depends on the density of the fluid. जितनी डेंसिटी ज़्यादा होगी उतना ही उसमें अपवर्ड फोर्स कम होगा. Why objects sink or float when placed on the surface of the water? See, if we dip a iron nail or a cork in the surface of the water, we will observe that iron nail sinks but a cork floats in the surface of the water. Why? The iron nail sinks. The force due to gravitational attraction of earth on the iron nail pulls it downward. There is an upthrust of water on the nail which pushes it upwards, but downward force is greater than upthrust, therefore it sinks. See, iron nail है वो that settles at the bottom. Why? ग्रेविटी फोर्स लग रहा है उसके ऊपर, एक अपथ्रस्ट लग रहा है. ग्रेविटी मस्ट बी ग्रेटर दैन दी अपथ्रस्ट, तभी वो नीचे सेटल डाउन हो रहा है और वो नीचे सिंक हो गया है. The cork floats while the nail sinks. This happens because of the difference in their densities. Density, we have studied density is equals to mass upon volume. Density of cork is less than density of water. So the upthrust of water on the cork is greater than the weight of the cork. So ये cork है that is floating on the surface of the water. Weight of cork नीचे लग रहा है, upthrust upward direction में लग रहा है. It is floating because upthrust is greater than the weight of the cork. We have studied unbalanced forces. It is very easy to understand. If it is floating on the surface of the water, that means upward force is greater, and if it sinks, that means weight of the object is greater than the upthrust. Objects of density less than that of a liquid float on the liquid, and objects of greater density sink in water. Very easy. So we have questions on page 141. Why is it difficult to hold a school bag having a strap made of thin and strong string? See, if a strap is of thin string, that means area of strap is less and area is inversely proportional to pressure. So area is less, therefore pressure applied on our shoulders will be more. Second question, what do you mean by buoyancy? The upward force exerted by the liquid on the object immersed in it. Upward force exerted by liquid on any object immersed in it is called upward force buoyancy. It is also called upthrust on any object immersed in it. Third question, why does an object float or sink when placed on the surface of the water? Why? If density of object is greater than the density of liquid, then it will sink in water. Else, if density of object is less than density of liquid, then it will float in the surface of the water. Understood why the concept of upthrust buoyancy? An object is floating because upthrust is greater. Object sinks when the weight of the object is greater. These are some concepts of unbalanced force. It will be completely immersed if the upward force and the downward force applied due to gravity becomes equal. Thank you. If you are liking my videos, please do subscribe my channel.